Hey everybody, happy Monday. Um, there we go. I decided to make a video, and normally I don't do this. Usually I'll type up whatever I wrote and post it on some of my social networking sites, but I felt that the message of this one wouldn't get across as well if I didn't say it, you know. Sometimes words are felt more when they're spoken. My hair is a mess, but that's okay. I don't really care. I'm sitting in front of the window freezing my butt off, but I love the snow. So, I made this video for my girlfriend, and for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram or anything like that, she has sickle cell anemia. And if you don't know what that is, you should pause this video right now, go to Google, look it up, type it in a little search engine, hit search, or Bing, whatever you use, doesn't matter. Look it up, sickle cell anemia. And for those of you who do, let's get started. Sickle cell, hell, I know all too well, but I'm just an outsider looking in at the girl with the golden eyes and the glowing skin. I watch her as she sleeps and the faces she makes. I watch her heart pound 3 times for every breath she takes. Listen as she says she's okay, when I know she's feeling like her bones are breaking, her joints are sore and her back is aching. But if you weren't me, you couldn't tell she was faking, poker facing. Here at the ER, patiently waiting, her head in her hands, she's crying. I'm trying to provide comfort. She squeezes my hand as they access her port, praying they hit it first try, just her luck they miss every time. Doc shows up, half listening while texting on his phone. How long have you had this pain? What do you take for it at home? 4 milligrams dilaudid? We'll bump you down to 2. After 3 doses, I'll admit you to a room. Is there a hematologist on call? They need to get her meds straight. What's your pain on a scale from 1 to 10? An 8. But an 8 for us is different. She feels like she's dying. I know that for a fact because it takes a lot for her to start crying. Finally, she's granted 2 milligrams every 3 hours. She's also cursed with a nurse whose attitude is sour. I know how this goes because I've seen it firsthand. The nurse sees her in her mind as a drug addict because she watches the hands dance around the clock until it's time for her next dose. She rings her call bell 4:30 on the nose, but the nurse takes her good old time because she's got her labeled as a fiend instead of someone who's disabled. Because she's unable to comprehend sickle cell. It's not in her scope of practice. She lacks knowledge about the disease, doesn't know anyone who has it. How's the pain now? 6? That's not bad. How could you judge a pain that you've never had? Are you the one in this bed? Are you being doped up on meds? Waiting on doctors who spend no more than 45 seconds in your presence? They don't wait for answers when they ask you questions, but their job is to help you meet a speedy recovery. It's fine if you suffer as long as they're making their money. Now, don't get me wrong, not every doc and nurse is like this. There are some that interact with you like you exist. The educated ones who know what the disease is. The ones who make this life a little easier to live. They don't see an addict, they don't see a fiend. They see a girl with talent and a dream. They see someone with a future as bright as her eyes. The ones who smile as she's discharged and they wave goodbye. Every stay is stressful in its own way, but no matter how rough the road gets, I'm here to stay. In sickness and in health, that's how it goes, right? I'll always be by your side, helping you fight.